Coming up to the most interesting session for today, before I call upon the speaker, Mr. Asher, let me just give a little bit of the teaser about a very powerful person over here. So Mr. Asher Looi is a founding director of Health Estate Berhad and also have managed over hundreds of personnel and earned the top producer awards back in 2013. All right, so he is now in the course of healthcare and potentially bring the tremendous impact to the quality of our everyday life. As the saying goes, health is wealth. All right, so health is wealth. So there goes the saying. And then here, I'm calling upon Mr. Asher Looi to actually present about magnifying your wealth through BLC. Over to you, Mr. Asher.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah, it's me, Asher. Good to see everyone here again. I believe there's some new friends and old friends in this Zoom, and I believe we are live in Facebook as well. So hi to everyone in Facebook Live right now. So my name is Asher Looi. I'm the founder of Health Estate. We used to be a Berhad, but we just privatized the company. So the company is now called Health Estate Sdn Berhad instead. Due to some financial some restrictions, so we have moved it to a private company. Can I have a next slide, please? So just a little bit update regarding about what has happened in the healthcare industry for the past almost a year right now during this COVID season, this COVID-19, this whole pandemic that we all are facing. But one surprisingly, so many business that is collapsing. Healthcare is one business that is uprising. Hence, this is one of the reasons I got into healthcare, and healthcare is a recession-proof business that everyone knows. Especially during this pandemic, it has proved that healthcare is, even though during pandemic, so many industry that is collapsing, but healthcare is the one that are rising. As you can see from the slide, moving on with the post-pandemic, even the government are revising the healthcare industry to be more mobile. Not only just food that will become more mobile, but even the healthcare industry are becoming more and more mobile. Like such as, for example, in this slide, we talk about the government is going to Telemedicine Act, which is we have been talking closely with MOH for almost 2 years now that try to execute this telemedicine. But finally now, because of this COVID, the government put more initiative and energy into this particular segment to push through this telemedicine, which is actually very good for my business right now, because we are we focus on digitalizing and accessible. Next slide, please. Drug delivery system is going on bigger and bigger in the Southeast Asia region. It's it's already very big in America, in the Western country. Even country like China is already decently advanced as well. But we in Southeast Asia is relatively slow and not so not so advanced, I would say. So we in Southeast Asia are like squeezed in between the West, the big America and China. So, but this is a good where it's not there yet. Hence, we have the opportunity. As you can see from the slide, drug delivery system market recorded growth strong in 2020. COVID-19 pandemic sets to a drop sales. Okay, so this the increment during this period of time is we're talking about almost more than 7% right now. Next slide, please. I'm going to move a little bit faster, yeah, everyone, because I have a 30 to 35 minute time slot and I have a little bit, quite a lot to speak about. So I try to input as much as possible as I can. Okay, so COVID-19 pandemic caused a boom in the sterilizing, such as mask, glove, PPE, and everything. So in my company, Health Estate, we are also had a influx of sales. We officially started this year. We have an influx of sales from all these items, and it's continued to get bigger and bigger, more and more. Yeah, even alcohol at price is getting more and more expensive for sanitizer, for hand sanitizer, and so on. The amount of the alcohol price for sanitizer increased 250% for the past 1 year because of lack of all this alcohol, etc., and plastic bottles. Next. So not just startup like us, even though company with already IPO, but especially in this health tech industry, if you look into it, like PillPack, Pfizer got up, almost all the company that relate to the healthcare industry, the price go up. Even a company as simple as Asia Poly, they create acrylic system plastic, also went up like crazy. All this, even though they're selling plastic and acrylic, it increased because of this pandemic, or because of there's more acrylic needed, like banks, counter, and etc. So health tech boom continue. We are talking about health tech company goes up by times. It's no longer by percentage. It goes up by times during this 2020. And with this pandemic, we understand that health tech is the way to go and is the most secure investment that anyone can ever do, because healthcare is already a recession-proof business. But health tech is a recession-proof and upcoming billion-dollar business. It's already a billion-dollar business, but it's the perfect time to go in, and it's going to be not just a trend for the next couple of months because of the pandemic, but through this pandemic, we understand that healthcare is important, health tech is important. Okay, next slide, please. So a little bit about the company that we are doing. We started Health Estate Berhad from an idea about 4 years ago. We started to execute and start the company 2 years ago. And then after all the planning and everything, after our first raise, we officially got all our products, our investments up. And we have a couple of pharmacies. I'm going to explain a little bit more about it. So Health Estate Berhad, we focus as an investment holding company. So we invested into some health tech company like Hello Health Group, Cicada, and so on. And we also create products that are accessible, affordable, and innovative, intelligent healthcare service to the mass. Yep. So the reason, so what we are trying to do in Health Estate Berhad is we are a data collection point, hopefully to monetize from this data with all legal means according to all the Data Protection Act, etc. Next, please. So the market size, just I believe everyone here is from Malaysia. Just in Malaysia itself, on average, the pharmaceutical, because we are in pharmaceutical, we are in drugs, healthcare, and so we are not into service like surgery and all those. So we are not touching all those. We are purely touching on things that are medical device products and so on. Yeah, we also in the midst of negotiating for a deal to provide COVID home test. Good news for everyone. There's a COVID home test coming. And our company is only selling it at 49 ringgit for each home test. Yeah. So soon you all will get to buy it from our platform and deliver to your doorstep to do a COVID test on your own. Of course, this test you are not allowed to go travel or whatsoever, is it? If you still need a more accurate test, you still need to go to a hospital to do a PCR swab, which is a little bit more expensive. And it can, at this point of time, let's stay away from places like hospital because it's very, very crowded. And it's also not advisable to go to places like hospital right now, if can. Yeah. So we're talking about a normal growth rate is about 8% per annum in the healthcare industry. So this is the normal growth rate. It's not even because of the pandemic. Yeah. And during the pandemic, we are talking about almost 20% increment for the past 1 year. And the market size in 2016, not even now. Okay, I don't have the newest data because we don't have the newest data for 2020 yet right now. The newest data that is most accurate from our research, just in Malaysia, the healthcare expenditure is about 52 billion ringgit. So we're definitely in the right industry because 1% of 52 billion is already a very, very huge number. And what we are trying to do is turning healthcare to be more efficient. Because in the healthcare industry, the whole world globally, the healthcare industry, wastages is approximately about $7 trillion per year. So what we're trying to do here is making the industry more effective. Okay, so hence that we are making some dollars over there. Next slide, please. So The problem statement of the industry right now is most of the healthcare industry is run by medical professionals and not entrepreneur. Me myself is an entrepreneur, and I will share a little bit more about my profile later and my team as well. Uh, so has not changed for decades. We are talking about hospitals are still using system that are 30 years, 40 years ago. Pharmacy are still relying on the technology that has been created 30 years, 40 years ago. Hence, there's a lot of wastages and create a lot of inflation. And hence, there's a lot of unaffordability costs that charge back to the mass user. So hence, we here try to make it more efficient, like I just said, and provide it to be more accessible as well. Yeah, because people have never thought of bringing healthcare, turning it more accessible. Because all this while, healthcare is a very monopolized business, whereby it's only doctor and pharmacists that dare to do it. Hence, they always sit there and wait for business to come to them. And now we are changing it to bringing the business to the people. Next, please. So you see the market pain points, like I mentioned, we're talking about absolute supply, distribution chains and models are monopoly, are not controlled, are not taken care properly. No one revolutionize, doing a revolution to it. No one democratize it. No one decentralize it. Yeah. So, and also the low accessibility of proper healthcare and medication. And that's why now you can see now we have like doctor on call, doctor coming to your house, nurses coming to your house, and also on. And this is something that we have not seen before. Don't talk about decades ago. Don't talk about years ago. Even as simple as 2 years ago, you have never heard of any medical care that come to your house and so on. Even though if there is, it's going to be like super extremely expensive. Okay, so the suboptimal rate of parting of logistic, even in the logistic, there's a lot of wastages like warehousing space, storage, and so on, and it's just not centralized enough. Suboptimal space utilization in logistic does not leverage on decentralized warehouse and so on. There are a lot of over and under manufacturing due to lack of real-time insight. All these are data. Data is the thing that we all know that nowadays data is gold, but in the end, how are you going to use the data is another story. So a lot of pharmaceutical industry, pharmacy, clinics, healthcare, hospital, or whatsoever, they do not have a real-time insight to help the management make the best decision and most cost-effective method. There's a lot inaccurate prescription because there's a lot of products that are not the particular pharmacy or doctor doesn't have the particular product. They just produce whatever similar to the patients. Lack of absence of reusable and renewable mechanism in this industry is extremely high as well. Like plastics and etc. is used extremely high in this industry. If you go to the hospital dumps, the dustbin, you see that they produce even pharmacy amount of boxes and everything. We're talking about like tons and tons of wastages on materials every single time. And inventory management, expiry date on product, all these are not very well taken care of all this while, because it has been monopolized by pharmacy and doctors. Hence, I hope there's no pharmacists and doctors over here that I'm offending anyone. So the inventory management and the expiry date is a crazy wastages in this industry as well that no one can imagine, because the profit margin is so high that they don't really care about certain item go expiry because they already make the bucks already. Hence, what we're trying to do here is to make it more effective and more efficient. Next slide, please. So the solution is in this particular industry that we have as come out that think of is financial tech integration is very important. We need a price war, omni-channel marketing. Omni-channel means online, offline, affiliate marketing, through agents and all sorts of methods. Previously, people always like hospital means hospital, pharmacy means pharmacy. People that are not in the industry will not even have an opportunity or chance to touch into this particular business. But here we in health estate, we provide this particular solution. embrace tech, we're going to be embracing technology in all aspects to make it as easy, as seamless as possible. When we have enough data at one point, we are going into deep learning for the management so that we can make more better decision and operation optimization as well. And the exciting part is, if you can see to the middle bottom, we are going to gamify and promote healthy lifestyle as well, which is very little in the market right now. It's just like you see Fitbit and everything. At one point, gamify the healthier you are, the cheaper you get your healthcare. The healthier you are, the cheaper your insurance premium is. Whoever that doesn't have an insurance, please at least get yourself a medical card. Yeah, medical bill is very, very expensive nowadays. So yeah, so we are going to gamify and promote healthy lifestyle in order, and hopefully one day insurance company will accept the healthier you are, the cheaper the premium, because that is how it's supposed to be. It's just like the older you are, you're more prone to sickness, and your premium is actually more expensive in insurance. But how about a 60-year-old person that is extremely healthy, or 50 years old person that is extremely healthy? These people are very not so prone to get sick, so the insurance can make more money in that way. So we believe that gamification can promote healthy lifestyle, and also can promote savings in both company, on the mass market for the rakyat, and also insurance company, and also a lot of other medical company as well. Excuse me. And at one point, the solutions that technology-assisted shopping experience with AI-powered CRM is also very important. Things like VR shopping doesn't require you to go to the pharmacy or go to a store. You can actually visit the store through VR and so on. There's a lot of way to make this industry efficient. Like I said, we are not here to cure cancer or whatsoever. Of course, those are very, very good things if we can achieve it. But we all know that on a lot of people that have no power to do this, even though if they found, there's a lot of other power in place that will stop it. I'm not sure if you guys are trying to understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So next slide, please. So what we currently doing right now in Health Estate Berhad, one of our key project is goobat. It used to be called goobat.com, but we have changed it to call goobat care, goobat.care. We have rebranded due to some licensing issue, and also some commercial and banking matters, because previous brand name is called goobat, and the ubat word stands for medication. Medication are not allowed to do advertisement any sort, even though the company name have the name ubat. So we learn a painful experience. So we are now called goobat.com. We go goobat.care. We're going to relaunch it in next month. Now we are settling some demo and also some new model. So what goobat is we are the first healthcare wellness centric marketplace in Malaysia. What we do is we onboard traditional mom and pop retail pharmacy and digitalize them. Imagine GrabFood that digitalize the awesome nasi lemak outside your house to turn into delivery. We digitalize pharmacy. That's what we are doing. Okay, so we also aim to be the one-stop solution for all healthcare needs, whereby you can come to goobat and find anything that you need related to healthcare. So at one point, currently we have approximately about 6,000 products in our site. We're coming to have another 4,000. We have 10,000 SKU by then. We aim to be the largest healthcare product selection and services as well. So once we launch our new brand, it will be downloaded. Previously, we only a web app. Now we are going to return into app. So it can download in App Store, Google Play, and even Huawei by then. Next, please. So a little bit of the milestone and timeline and what we have done for the past 1 year. We've done pretty well, not excellent. I consider there's a lot more room to improve. If you can see, we founded, sorry, the timeline is not on the slide. We started goobat officially on the month of March, exactly during COVID. We planned it for 1 year, but we forced launch ourselves because of COVID and took this opportunity to launch. And we were published in a couple of startup magazines and news portal and so on. If you can see, the first write-up is done by, it have like almost more than 1 million views and like a couple hundred shares in the startup world. Yeah, that's my photo with Tun Dr. Mahade on 2014, if I'm not wrong, for the Youth Trailblazer Award. And right after that, we were moving halfway. We were shortlisted in Sunway iLab Super Accelerator. So there's approximately about 4,000 companies that apply to work with Sunway to let Sunway accelerate their startup. We were the shortlisted finalists in the company out of almost 3,000 plus, almost 4,000 applicants. We are one of the 40 that are shortlisted, and unfortunately, they will only choose 5 to step on to them to accelerate. But after the last session, because we have our own retail pharmacy as well, hence it's a little bit conflicting with Sunway because they have their own pharmacy brand. So we are unable to become their winner, to be their accelerator. Yeah, it's not so much about the money they put in, it's just mainly the branding. But we are still the finalists, one of the 40 out of 4,000. So it's still a very, very good news, I consider that. And right after that, we have rebrand our company. This all happened in this year, yeah, just for your information. We have rebrand our company from goobat.com. Now it's called goobat.care. So goobat care, we're going to stick to this brand. This brand will go all the way to Singapore, Thailand, and Indonesia. And then we have our second write-up. If you can see, that's the delivery bag we have. Also had very, very far outreach to a lot of startup magazines and so on. And right after we rebrand, after 1 year of applying, we finally got AWS support. AWS is Amazon Web Service. Amazon Web Service is fully owned by Amazon itself, that provide cloud services. Okay, and what do I mean by we gotten AWS support is we are their first tier. We got 5,000 ringgit US dollar worth of credit to use on AWS service, which is a lot. We and the moment when we are on board to this means we are on the path to be able to talk to all Amazon partners, such as their VC funds and PE funds of their networks. So right after that, if we get any investment from them, we get another 100,000 credit US dollar from them. And then once we grow further, these are the companies that already shortlisted under Amazon that they will potentially to fund or buy over. Yeah. So it's like entry point. For example, Amazon got, if you Google, you search Amazon bought pharmacy or online pharmacy, Amazon has been buying online pharmacy in India, America, PillPack. They bought a few in America. They bought one in India, which is just started. They invested like hundreds of millions of US dollars into the company. So we are looking forward to be one of the company that it will be selected under Amazon growth in the health tech industry. Next. So why shop in goobat? We have complete range of healthcare product, healthcare professional advice in the site. We have pharmacies to assist you and talk to you. Of course, we cannot provide prescription online directly. Anyone that tell you they can provide prescription online directly is either illegal or there's some issue with it. We work very, very closely with MOH. Yeah. So we hope that we will be the first legal entity to provide online prescription as well. And we guarantee the authenticity of our products, because all our products only come from legal and licensed pharmacy. So if there's any fake product, the particular pharmacy that participate and send this product, we will go after them, and their license will be suspended. It's a very, very big thing. So hence we are very daring to guarantee this authenticity. So we also, of course, there's some return policy, maybe the delivery guy spoiled or whatsoever. We have a very seamless return policy to our purchaser as well. In Klang Valley, we actually ship to whole of Malaysia right now for courier. If you order today, most probably tomorrow or day after you receive your product. But we also have express delivery, which is a 2-hour delivery. We call it on demand. Means you buy anything that you want in a pharmacy within Klang Valley, we will deliver it to you within 2 hours. So this is on-demand delivery. We are also the first in the market that in Malaysia that currently doing this. Next, please. Yeah. So this is the new goobat Outlook. We are upgraded to enhance the journey of an interface with a seamless shopping experience for our clients and also providing them a more affordable healthcare. Next. So a little bit about what we have achieved for the past 1 year for our side. Our sales is not that fantastic. We did not put it there, but it's still decently good. We still get four-digit sales, thousands of ringgit every single day before we put it down to revamp the new branding. And our page view, we currently by far we have 102,000 visitors into goobat and goobat.com. Okay, and we have an organic search of 91.9%, all from Google Analytics here, all this. And our popular age group is 25 to 34 years old. And we're going to have a program to cater for people that are older, not so tech savvy, for us to tap into. So people that are more tech savvy, they can directly go to our site. In future, we have an affiliate program to tap into the older people to provide them more accessible and affordable healthcare through our affiliate program, which I will try to share if I have time later. And our user, most of them are female, from what I can see, because mothers sometimes they're at home taking care of kids, they need something from pharmacy, one of their kids is sick, but they still have a toddler around and they have a baby, they can't like move freely, they can't drive with the baby, so they can order all this delivery. So most of our visitor and purchaser are actually female. Next slide, please. So currently, goobat, we already partnered up with a fair few brand. Maxwell is a brand that we ourselves created just to understand the pharmacy industry better, because none of us in the team is pharmacy. Of course, we have pharmacists right now. We have 3 pharmacists, and we started 2 outlets of Maxwell to test the delivery and everything in order to get because we cannot onboard a partner and then like do a test run and dry run with them, right? So it's actually better to do it with ourselves. So hence we started 2 retail pharmacies as well. And we also partner up with Park City Pharmacy. They already have more than like 10 outlets right now across Klang Valley. We have Constant Pharmacy on board. We have Alpha Pharmacy on board. We have First Care Pharmacy as well. We have Leslie Pharmacy on board. We have Karamunsing Pharmacy that already on board. We're going to launch. And then we have Naruri as partner, we have Missing Panda as partner, we have Hello Doctor as partner, and we have Clinic Medical as partner. So these are all the partners that are already on board with us to make this happen together with us. Next. So we have a milestone that we want to achieve, which is a 3-year milestone. Our year 1 is to build up to 100 outlets of marketplace. And we're going to launch our mobile app. We already have about 80 outlets for your information. Yeah, and we want to build our SKU more. Now we have about 10,000. We want to build it to 100,000, which is going to be involved a lot of other things, just instead of just pharmacy services as well, like hospital services, pre-book your X-ray and everything with us. You get a cheaper rate and so on. E-prescription, e-health screening, virtual consultation. Full healthcare directory, we're already going through that, and then we're going to go for targeted ads for brand owner. Yeah, and this is what we're already doing now for our year 1, and we have achieved already 60% of it. So the year 2, once our concept is right and everything, we're going to expand it to Indonesia instead of staying in Malaysia. Malaysia is merely our it's our dry run, even though this is our home. But the market size is just not that sexy because we only have like 40 million population. excluding Bangla and whatsoever. Maybe we have 50 million if we have inclusive of all these foreign workers and so on. Regional expansion to Indonesia, hopefully to become a unicorn. Unicorn is $1 billion company, and because all unicorn in Southeast Asia, most of it is born in Indonesia because of the mass market size. And cross-border supplies, CRM as a service to retailer, healthcare and wellness program for consumer, and exclusive distribution ship for certain products and so on. And we hope for the COVID test kit, we can do online exclusively. For the online exclusive partner, which Milak, the discussion is tomorrow with Lion Gun or something like that. It's a China company that Malaysia already approved of this home COVID test kit. So we are discussing on the exclusive distribution for online channel on our site. Yeah. So and also have more fast moving and high margin items, and then optimization of Spotify for healthcare. This is already also in the plan. Hopefully by next year we can be done. We already, the tech wise, we are already building it. We're doing optimization as like a Spotify for healthcare, wellness program, healthcare insurance, one-stop solution for corporate healthcare, wellness management, medical market data, and regional expansion to Thailand, Vietnam, and Philippines. And of course, this affiliate program will help us to build a lot of this. Next, please. So a little bit about the team, about us. That's myself. I'm the CEO of the company, and I'm also one of the co-founder. I'm originally from a long history of advertising. I serve a lot of 4A agency. I serve multinational company like big company like Coke, even some medical industry company, multiple developers and so on. And I moved myself to the finance industry by starting to be a director of one of the biggest real estate agency called Chester Property. I left the company a couple of years ago and went to Hong Kong to learn more about finance and etc. entrepreneurship. And then I got back, I started Health Estate. Yeah, of course, I received multiple awards, some even from Tun Dr. Mahathir, some from Prime Minister Office, and even during my times in Chester, I received a lot of awards. Some developer gave me a lot of appreciation awards and so on. And yeah, that's pretty much about me. I have a lot. I done a lot of business myself, and this is currently my most. This is my only baby right now to focus on to build, because I really want to build more accessible and affordable healthcare for the mass because of my family history. Can go to my article, search for it in Beamstart. It says a little bit more about my story, why I started Health Estate. So our CIO, Dr. Sri Joseph, he's a serial entrepreneur in the regional startup scene. He has a very intensive background in tech and banking. He built banking system, and he specialized in applying latest technology and corporate proactive in new startups. Dr. Sri Joseph is also a founder of Golem Group Malaysia. They relate in bulk purchase in property and so on. And he have automotive business and tourism business, but mainly he's a tech guy, and he's our CIO in this business. And he also a strong me myself and him, we are both strong cryptocurrency supporter, and we are very familiar in the industry as well. So next, our COO in goobat is Michelle. Michelle have 8 years of experience in e-commerce. She used to be in the medical industry as well, and she left the medical industry and joined the e-commerce industry. Hence, we got her on board because she used to work for a couple of big pharma company, not big pharmacy. Big pharma is like Pfizer, DKSH, and so on. Yeah. So and then she got into e-commerce, and she has been in for 8 years. So she is one of the best e-commerce person that I've ever met. So she is our operation officer right now. Next slide, please.
Sorry, Mr. Asher, you have around 5 more minutes.
Okay. So yeah, I'll keep it short. So Alfie, our marketing, he have a master in mass communication. He handles our marketing. And King Han is one of our manager. He have a diploma in IT. He has been working for me for past 12 years, easy to say. So I bring him everywhere I go. And Suzanne is our operation head for the retail side, as also our e-commerce. He handle operations. He used to handle more than 100 outlet store, brand not to be mentioned, retail store in all major shopping mall and etc. all across Malaysia as the operation director. And now she is with us, helping us as well. Next slide, please. So you can see the team is actually very, very comprehensive. We have more than that. We actually have we have a few pharmacies, we have some junior accounting and everything. The company, approximately, we have almost 30% working right now. So this is one of our outlet, which is Maxwell Pharmacy. This is located in Taman Mega. Our pharmacy is we don't want to make it like Kedai Runcit and Safopo. So we are very how to say, shopping experience is very important to us. We are not just here to sell. For us, shopping experience, affordable pricing, and etc. is very, very important for us. So as you can see from the store inside, everything was done nicely, very proper, lit up, big walkway, not like tight walkway, not the product from floor to the shed, to the ceiling, so that everything is viewable and better experience in a way. So this is our outlet in Taman Mega. Is about 3,000 over square feet. Next. And yep, this is all the interior pictures. If you can see, we are very lifestyle. Bottom left is the skincare segment. We are very we focus on lifestyle, not just a normal pharmacy. We are very focused on lifestyle item as well, like organic and etc. etc. Next. So our next outlet is going to open in Sunday Geo. Previously, we're supposed to open earlier, but due to the whole MCO, we got a little bit delay because of the government department is not operating. We cannot get our body corporate. We cannot get our license A. We built a mezzanine on this particular unit. The mezzanine floor, we couldn't get our council to come and approve it and provide us the license and so on. But God bless, everything is already in place right now. So we're going to open on end of December or early December, somewhere around December, depends on how fast we can stock it up. Next. Yeah, so basically, thank you very much.